Ladies and gentlemen, I'm taking it back to community servers. Right now I'm on Sarco and NatHist. You can kinda see me in here. You can, this guy can't. So figured now's as good a time as any to start recording. Let's go eat this guy. Did he give up? Is he logging out? What's his deal? Well, it's kind of boring. I think he just gave up. I don't know what that was about. Alright, well. That wasn't much of a fight. But anyways, this is the strategy. Muddy Sarco, hybrid, build, mostly land. I'm running brace legs just because I like brace legs here on Rhyperia. I'm not in water to kill people, just to get around. I could go with mudslide, but it's so loud, and the terrain on Rhyperia... Mudslide you kind of want even downhill, or completely flat. You don't want any kind of up and down, cliffs, rocks, this and that. And I'm in Cedrus, so there's a lot of forests and little tiny ledges and everything to interrupt this. It's good in like Grand Plains or what's that other one called? Savannah grasslands. That'd be a good spot for mudslide. And then Gator Dash I could use here, but I don't really need to. I'm fast enough sprinting things I'm ambushing, so I don't really need this. I'm close enough to water to get away. Also, the fall resistance is pretty good with this. That's pretty nice. I swap my hide back and forth depending on what's going on. If I'm moving distances underwater, I'll do this. If it's raining, I'll put on this. Or if I am low on health, I'll put this on. Otherwise, I'll have this just for... doesn't it increase my stamina recovery? I could have sworn. Maybe that's... maybe it's this. Oh yeah, this is increasing the stamina. Anyways, this is mostly just for camouflage. I've already got pretty good green colors. Oops. Oh, server's gonna restart anyways. Yeah, I don't think anyone... I don't know. I think this guy gave up. I don't remember when this was, though. Somebody said... That was right about when I got the kill. So, 4, 5, 6, 7... It's only 3 minutes. One of the rules is you gotta... right, this is a realism server. So there's more rules. There's also modded creatures, right, like this. But one of the rules is you can't hunt until you're at a certain level of hunger. What's going on here? Is somebody coming up? Well, I don't see him. Anyways, one of the rules is you can only hunt when you have, I think 60% hunger. Pretty much at the top of the stomach icon. Or just under the top of the stomach icon. And then once you kill someone, you gotta sit with the body for... You have to eat till you're full. Sit with the body until it despawns, or 5 minutes pass. So we should be pretty good. What was it, 54? So that's 4 minutes. Oh. Here's a flyer. There. Anyway, should be good to go now. Yeah, that's good enough. Anyway, so yeah, I got strong jaws for anything I can clamp. I like to hang out close to water, but not in water, or close to landmarks I know people are going to be going to, like lookout trees. Sit near them, kind of pick them off. I've had a lot of luck so far. Right now, I'm going to go head down to my lookout tree and show you my spot in case anybody else wants to use it on officials. I do have brace legs, but I don't think that gives me enough fall resistance to make the couple drops there, so I'll just go off this side. I'm not particularly worried about being caught on land by something, because I can just, you know, jump off things like this. So that's not too much damage. It's a bit of damage, but not too much. That actually takes my mud. Oh well. Anyways, there's a couple other rules that are important for us here, like semi-aquatics are allowed to third-party fights near water, but you can't third-party other semi-aquatics, I believe. I'm not sure if that applies to aquatics as well. But it means that things like a Deinosuchus isn't gonna murder me when it comes up. I think that's the other rule. There's a tolerance between the crocs. Now, if like a Sarco shows up, it's optional tolerance, so I can share the space with them, or I cannot. It's up to me. I don't mind fighting Sarcos. I prefer to fight them... Oh, a Tylo. Yeah, no, see, that's pretty much the only thing that's scary out there for me. Everything else I can get away from, but bone break and the armor piercing, ugh, it's rough. So we stay out of the water when there's Tylos nearby, especially when I'm not running Gator Dash to, you know, get across the water quick. Can be somewhat problematic. Anyways, we'll get over to my spot here. I'll show you. It perfectly hides here. I catch so many people off guard. Everything from raptors to dasps. A Kentro ran into me earlier today. Got to swerve around and grab it. And then another Kentro ran and flipped my tail up in the air and freaked out. This is... oh. This is more of a, I guess, a behind-the-scenes sort of episode. So yeah, see, stuff like this is perfect. This is exactly what we want. I know I can clamp him. I'm not hungry enough, but he doesn't know that. So I'm trying to bait him into attacking me. Let's see what he does. I love Dilo. Maybe I'll do a Dilo episode too. Oh, he's running into rocks. He's kind of panicked. This isn't the spot. Sorry, I should probably get to the spot. It's right here, just behind me. Is he watching me up there? Yeah, he is. The neat thing about having braced legs is I get up this shockingly fast. Oops. That's gonna hurt a little bit. Okay, I was gonna say, I hear footsteps on both sides now. Okay, anyways, let's get to the spot. Now that we've thoroughly scared the shit out of that guy. Right over here. Since you're a Sarco and you're flat, you can just crouch down here. Completely hidden. You just sit here, wait for somebody to come to the lookout. It's typically people that are coming to do the lookout are going to be not full grown, looking to get a little bit of stuff, so you can clamp a little bit of a higher range just because of where we are. And then yeah, you get a lot of variety here too. You can attack this way, you can kind of sneak up around this way, you can flip around. There's enough space for you in here to kind of go all over the place. Personally, I like to point myself this way. Who's building a nest? Anyways, then I can see right behind the map there. I can see back on that side. I can see over there. I can see up, sort of. Hear people coming down and around. I can see people coming from that direction. And I can hear everyone else coming from the other directions. And then yeah, you wait for somebody to go trigger the lookout. You stay crouched. And then this is not enough time for them to react, and you clamp and got yourself a meal. Now, if you're low on stamina or it's something big that you don't think you're going to be able to kill, you're probably not going to clamp it. But where are they going to go? Their options are to run down here, where you have braced legs and are probably faster. Run that way, into a cliff, up a hill, or into water. Okay, we're back in. I moved myself back into the bush. I hear something. Tylo's back in the water. Good to know. I'm gonna have to drink a little bit of water soon, or go for a swim. One of the two. I mean, we are minute 30. You know, there's already 84 people in. That's something nice about this server. Is that it's frequently full. It's honestly, usually it's above full. It's usually 115, 116 people. Which means the queue to get in is a little bit long. But I decided that I play enough on here that I would just pay for the extra subscription, whatever, so that I don't have to wait in a queue, right? Especially when you're playing, you got limited time to play. It's a couple bucks. So it means I get to spend more time sitting here than sitting in a loading screen. Now, if it gets too boring, I'll switch to a new spot. I'll typically go between here and there. That time I was building a nest. Which means there might be nesting in some baby Tylos, which would be a nice snack. Ooh, where'd that come from? Behind me, huh? Is that here? Usually it's a little bit more popular here. Yeah, sometimes I'll hang out in this spot or over here or here, around these water sources. I really want to go up in Blackfern and hang out around these pools, but there's not a lot of action up there. I mean, there is sometimes, but it's usually big guys that don't want to walk through Cedrus. Take it between redwoods and... I've never actually been here. Or Twisted. I've never been to Twisted either. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is what we do. We just sit and wait for a sound. Now this Tyler's gonna come up, and I'm gonna be able to eat him. Send him back into the water. I think my hunger's got to be a little bit lower before I'm allowed to fight him. He was also right on the edge. He knew what he was doing. But now he knows I'm up here. So we'll see what that does. There he goes. Okay, seems to be a little bit boring here. Trying to listen for footsteps. I want to go back to the other water source. Just to see what goes on. But yeah, I spent a whole lot of time trying to find a good spot to hunt with Sarco, and so far my favorites are here, here. I love here, I love here. I'm not so much a fan of this one. There's a couple spots around here that I like to hang around, but mudflat's not as popular nowadays. Okay, we'll keep going. What's walking over there? I guess I don't actually need to be quiet. Usually when I'm hunting stuff, I'll go silent as if I'm actually there. Oh, it's a critter. I'm following the footsteps of a freaking critter. Now we got something, though. Footsteps on the other side. Anyways, no, I like this little sweet spot, hunting next to the water instead of in the water. Right, because everybody's expecting a Sarco to jump out of the water, but nobody expects the Sarco to grab you and take you to the water. That's a big snake. Do not want to have that thing chasing me. Okay. Almost there. We'll go take the ramp up. I'm very surprised that I'm not hearing anything. This place is usually full of people. Maybe with the new restart, everybody's logging in somewhere else and making the way around. Oh. Something big. 2 legs. 4 legs. You're a guy? That might be a tough fight. Oh, this thing though. Whoa, whatever that is tiny. Where'd it go? Oh, I can't get up this, come on. I'm too short and stubby. Where'd that little thing go? I don't know. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna hunt the Mira. I'd rather be closer to water. It's got a lot of knockback, and up here is kind of a dangerous place for me to be with knockback, right? Yeah, I don't know why I thought it was a... I guess it does have... It sounded like it only had 2 legs. Am I stuck on someone? It is someone. Look at that. I didn't even realize. Oh, buddy. Bad place for you to be, man. Okay, our next meal's secured. After this, we'll go jump in the water while we digest and move over to the next place. Yeah, I didn't even see that salamander. Or if they said anything. Yeah, once this is gone, we'll go move to the next one. Got him in my mouth. Anyways, these are my Sarco's colors. I thought I had a bit of a darker head, but I'm not sure. Dilo. Oh, it's the same one from before. Man, these little guys are just getting murdered today, huh? Not a good place to be. Yeah, cool thing about Sarco is it regens water just by swimming. As long as you're in deep enough water to be considered swimming. Poor guy. What an unfortunate place to fall and break your bones, too. I mean, crazy that a Sarco can survive that fall, but this little baby can't. Well, I mean, he could, but... I survived unhindered. I thought I was going to break my legs falling down from that. Okay, let's go get in the water. Gotta make sure there's no Tylas around. We got this way. Looks good. This way looks good. You never know, but it's scary when you see one. I don't see a whole lot. I do see a lot of dinos around, though. This is exactly what we want, too. Yikes. Yeah, that's what we don't want to see. Is he going back up on land? Okay, I gotta get around this guy. Gotta wait for him to come back around. Hopefully he comes soon. That's a bad idea, man. Gonna get my bones snapped. Oh, is he up on land? Oh. There he is. Now, you know what? Be smart about it. He's up on land, that's our time to go. %, our cue to leave. curiosity is getting me. I can't hunt nothing anyways. Okay, so let's go swim. Let's go to Stillwater. And go check that place out. See what there is to see. Oh, what are you? Double check the water first. What is that? Oh. Oh. Don't like that. Sounds like a Torvo, though, I think. I have no clue. I'm not super familiar with all the modded dinosaurs. Like, I know of the dinosaur, I just don't know their context in relation to the game. Right? I don't know what's what. Okay. Down there. This is pretty much what I do. I just find a spot, sit there for a bit, see how it goes. If it's not working out, shift to another place. Or once I get a kill there, then I'll move to the next place. Because, you know, there's downtime in between, right? I gotta let my food drop again to hunting hunger. I wouldn't say that this spot gets popular, but a lot of people do come through here. I think just for water, because it's really the only water. You know, your next option is here, here, or here. I guess there. Oh, that's actually a good pond to check out. I don't know, I never really go to Twisted. Oh, I want to eat this. If you just grab a little bite, you still get the bonus. But you only take part of the fish, and it only bumps your hunger up the tiniest bit. So you don't have to gulp down the whole fish, and then deal with, you know, needing your food to drop lower. But I still got the stamina regen, which is good when I'm on land, right? Don't want to be running out of stamina on land. Okay. I hear some roars that way. I don't know what they are, but I hear some. This skin was meant to match the color of this, like this type of water, the best I could. There are a couple spots in here that you can get deep enough to fully submerge and hide. But then it's kind of a gamble, you know. This is one of the main entrances, so it's a good spot to hang out. But just as many people are coming, you know, over on the other side. And to get there, you have to climb right over this. Sounds like a Spino. But here's another spot that you can get down in. It's pretty good. I don't think anyone's... You know, when you're in a pool, I don't think anyone's ever going to see you. Even straight down, it's kind of hard to tell. Because of all this, well, that's kind of weird. The, water plant texture is not on top of the water as much. I think it's there, but it's kind of odd. Anyways, that's a good pond. I don't want to be sitting underwater, though. Because if you're sitting in water while not moving with the Sarco, you've got... is it this biting time? Yeah, reduces hunger and thirst, and we don't want that. We want our hunger to be draining as much as we can get it to drain. It's also cool to be able to fit in here. It's a neat little spot. I would make it my little Sarco home if I could. Raise a little Sarco family up in this tiny pond. Go up here and sleep on the log. How do we do it? Is it this way? Your head tilts a little to the left. And I didn't want it meshing with the thing. Then yeah, my tail hangs off the side of the log. If I've got the mud on, it's very difficult to tell that there's a Sarco on the log. From certain angles, like this angle when my mouth is closed. But it's also kind of finicky. Do something like that. Mud Sarco. I've got a couple other clips I'll put in the background in the meantime. I've been playing this for about a week now. This Mud Sarco. Alright, I'm just giving it. We're running to the other pond. Can I make this jump? I feel like there's a beach below me. I can do this though. I picked these colors for Sarco because I didn't want to do like the classic Sarco thing where you just sit down here, point your camera above the water, see perfectly fine, and wait for somebody to come. What I wanted was to be like... did I hit this? Okay. What I wanted was to have a bit more of a... I don't know, top of the water. I wanted to actually have line of sight with the things I'm hunting. So I need a little bit better camouflage for that. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, also, getting out of the water is Sarco. Listen to the difference between how I've been getting out and what it would sound like if you just sprinted out of the water normally, right? So, just sprinting out of the water. Very loud. Or going back into the water. Very loud. But, if you go up to the edge of the water, now you're standing. I'm pressing C, but it's not crouching. So you move forward a little bit, slowly. Very slowly. Until you can crouch. Only pressing forward in little spurts. Not enough to make your feet do a full step, because that's what makes the sound. You do like half steps, see there, my foot doesn't actually pick up. If it picks up, it makes that splash noise. But if you just move a little bit... Is that someone drinking? That really looks like a dinosaur with a tail. And what is that? Is it just the way things look? Yeah, it just happens to be from that angle. Anyways, we're going up to the pool. Sorry. That looks exactly like, I don't know, Serrato? An aloe? Crouching down. Weird. Anyways. Yeah, so then if you just move forward a little bit, little by little, till you can crouch. And then you crouch and continue moving little by little till you're out of the water. Then you can move at full speed while crouching, and you can sneak up on stuff. I like to do it that way just because I just find that people aren't expecting a Sarco attack to come from behind, right? And you're so low to the ground, right? You can hide behind a bush that's only this tall. Well, not when your nose sticks out like that, but if you position well, you can sneak up on stuff. You know, in almost an open field. This spot is interesting because it's like the other one, where you've got some spots where you can submerge fully. But then there's also some spots where you have to go up over the water to get around. I've kind of got a little route mapped between the deep end and the shallow end. But hopefully I'll be able to show some of the little plant clusters that I like to hide in. Getting back into the water is kind of the same deal. You just scoot, try and avoid, and then you're in. Looks like our pond's empty here. Anyways, I believe it's this one that you come through. It's not. So it's the other side that you come through. To avoid making the splash noises. Or is it here? Not there. So yeah, it's the middle one. That you can get through silently. And then I believe here. Not quite. I'm not sure. Not 100% sure yet. Anyways. Yeah, submerging in little spots like this, people come from up and around here. A lot of people also come from both sides of that rock as well. Anyways, I like to be able to sit like this in the water. I wish that that was more of a viable thing to do. Just to be able to sit, you know, with my head above the water. I think that they should add some kind of floating plant or, like, logs and stuff that look like Sarco heads. I'm talking base game, not modded, just base game. They should have floating logs that, you know... That was a sound I never heard before. Yeah, little floating logs that would look like Sarco heads. Some of them would. The different subspecies and whatnot. And yeah, they would just be kind of around. And you could interact with them, they could be pushed around. That'd be kind of cool. Or even just if branches, you could pick up branches and drop them. You know, every once in a while a branch would look like a Sarco head. And then you could put it in the water. Or give us like Sarco subspecies, or not subspecies, but what would you call it? Skin customization, I suppose? I don't know what that is. I want to go find out, though. Let's go see. Maybe we'll head on down through Coastland. Anyways, yeah, a little like skin customization to make your head like a funny shape or look more like a log, so that way you could sit on top of the water. Or thicker water plants that aren't, you know, so see-through. Trying to listen. See if there is to see. What does it say? Shrimp. Okay. Looks like no Tylos. One can only hope. There's a couple other modded creatures in this as well, like modded aquatic creatures, I mean. There's Zephacinus, the fish. I'm at a school with them. They kind of rip me to shreds. Okay, so what I'm talking about. Now, as a Sarco, I can hunt anything. Besides other Sarcos and Dinos. What is that, little Rex? I think it's young. This is our next meal, though. Oh, he's going up to the pond. I should have just been patient and stayed put. Could have caught him while he was drinking. Something over here, too. Worst case scenario, I can still run to the pond and hide. I'm nervous. What have we got here? Another croc. Oh, it's an Apato. Look at them. Man, they're giant. Not that little one, though. Little one's not too big. I definitely don't think it's clampable. Probably weighs more than I do. But we can sneak in, maybe get a bite or two on him. There's a little one in the middle. Oh, that's a little Margo. Gotta dodge that huge tail. Yeah, they're not gonna stick around to fight me. Quits. Let's try and land a couple hits here while they're not paying attention. Back in the water I go. He was a little bit off on that one. Ouch, that hurts. Back in the water we go. This is my swamp, man. Stay out of it. Oh, that still hits underwater, okay. He's a little hasty on those stomps. Oh, did something just hit me? Ooh, get your friend. Let's get over here. Can they see me or something? Because this guy's looking right at me. Very hurt. Okay, maybe we can get over this way. I'm getting some nice scars, I'll tell you what. What's he stomping? Let's see. I don't think they're gonna give me another shot. Oh. He's concussed himself a little bit. It's okay. All we need is a little bit of land to sit on. Swap over to this one for the extra health recovery. I kind of want that Marg. I just gotta heal. I have no idea what his health is like. Oh, another Sarco. Are they coming back? They're getting messed up. But by what? Oh, they're hitting each other. It's a critter. I got messed up from a critter. Sorry, critters are brutal sometimes. Raise legs. Ooh. Where'd he run and hide? Where'd he go? I don't see him down there. I think he's gone to heal somewhere. Oh, is he healing right there? Where the hell did he go? I want to get him. So badly I want to get him. How does an entire Amarga disappear? Anyways, there's a body around? Where is it? Oh yeah, right there. Farm fresh copperite, that's funny. Very cool. This is one of the things I don't really like about NatHist, is that people are very, I don't know exactly what you would call it. They're very particular about the rules. I'm taking this trophy. Spike. Interesting. I don't know if I still gotta sit with this thing or what. I think it's or 5 minutes have passed. 5 minutes have passed. So I'm heading out of here. I'm not sticking around. Where's the nearest home cave? Oof. Not doing that. Maybe we'll go back into Cedrus. We'll give it to this guy. Yeah, I guess, yeah, the two main things I dislike are when people are very, very, very particular about the rules and think that you broke the rules, and so they kind of break all the immersion. Right. If you think that I've broken the rules by hunting and killing your buddy, and your buddy's already dead, and the hunt stops, you just continue on your day. Make a ticket about it. They'll take a look. I like Retree. Retree. Floating fish. What do we got over here? Let's see. Yeah. Right, if there's a problem with the rules, you just make a ticket about it. You've got it on replay. Right, if it's that big of a deal. Then you just, yeah, you report it. You'll get your growth back. They might message me, let me know. But when we gotta stop and sit there and debate the rules amongst ourselves, I had to go double check. There was no way that it was 3 minutes from when they left the pool to me re-engaging, and it was only when they're out of sight. Maybe we can check here on the recording. But I'm not that picky about it. Back to rain, man. It's always rain. Okay, nothing here. We'll go back into Cedrus. Get one more thing. I'll just edit out the in-between parts and put some clips of other things in there. Some other ones. I had a fun time with the ramp. I grabbed the fish and then I sat there with the fish under me as I had my mouth open. Had the ramp pick my teeth clean. And it's, yeah, it's little interactions like that that are the highlight here for me. This is the stuff I love. I love to see these little things, not just kill, 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 although, you know, that's a good part of it. The and most enjoyable parts are these little interactions that are non-combat interactions. That's the best part of realism servers. The only part I really dislike is when the realism is broken, because we gotta stop and have rules debates and whatnot. Not that I dislike the server or anything. Not that I dislike those people. I understand that they're probably upset. If they, you know, if I think somebody broke the rules, I'm gonna be upset about it, right? Especially if it results in me dying or someone in my group dying. Even more so, you know, if I'm trying to film something and I get a, you know, I have to spend all the time regrowing because somebody else broke the rules, or I do understand things like that. This is something I want to bite at you. Quick bite. Now we get the extra stamina regen as we swim through here. Right, so I understand. I can understand why people would be upset about it. But breaking everyone around you's immersion to have two Apatosaurus talk about rule break with a Sarco. Like, I didn't even know the Amarga died. I didn't hear it play a death sound. I was looking for it, right? I was trying to find it. I wanted to go finish it off. And those guys were just sitting there, and I thought something was up. The Amarga was missing. So check the chat, yeah. Stuff like that shouldn't happen. I feel like that should be... Like that should be some kind of offense, or not an offense, but like a not disallowed, but like a discouraged behavior. You're gonna find a lot of people, if they think you broke the rules, everyone just dead stops. Alright, like if I'm attacking somebody else and then somebody comes and hits me, they don't know I'm in combat, you know, I'll give them a quick roar, stare at them for a second, and then I'll keep going about my way. Or, you know, a quick little message, just, hey, I'm in a fight, give me a second, something like that. But sitting there debating the rules, not something we should be doing. I know I was part of it because I went and looked up the rule, but I wanted to make sure that I was in the right, because I don't want to post something that has me, right, I don't want to, not encourage it per se, but, you know, I don't want to make a video where I'm breaking the rules, and then have that be what people think is okay to do, right? It's high-low mist. This would be kind of a good little ambush spot. This guy worked hard on this, so I'm not gonna break it apart. Is that a trophy? I don't know what that is. No, but it's not letting me out of here now. This guy's nest is actually blocking me from getting out of the water. It might have to go then. It's kind of crazy. I didn't know that you could actually block stuff like that. Oh, imagine. Well, there's not really any good spot for that where it would be useful. But, you know, there, if that was the only way in and out of the water, that would be evil. Knock someone in the water, the cliffs, or the rocks on the edge are too high to get out of. Crazy. Crazy stuff. What do we got going on here? I will say, compared to yesterday, this is going. Was that him? What the hell is that? Is that a tiny Tylo? Or is that a full-size Tylo? So this guy does if he realizes I'm here. Go chill out on our log here. Oh, look at those raptors. That's what I'm talking about. Perfect opportunity here. Scare him a little bit. I wouldn't mind taking a little bit of damage. Help me, get hungry faster. These spawns are a little bit too small to hunt in well. There's not really a good spot to hide as a Sarco here. So I tend to stick away from these. That's fun. Just chase him away from my zone. Well, let's go up this way. I don't think they're gonna expect that. My Sarco slithering up from the top rope. I got a feeling that one's not on their bingo card. Now, where are you people? Over there. That guy might just be our next victim. Oh, is this that guy we started off with killing in the beginning? I got him blocked in here. Not letting you guys go. I'm after you. Where's the blue one? I'm after this guy. I don't care which one. Taking one of them out. I just need them to get brave, but I know they're all low. Just need them to get a little bit more brave. Let me grab a little stamina quick. Then we'll start sprinting after him. That's what I got right now, right? Yeah. Keep him running. Are they going to home cave? What are they doing? It's conkers. Those might mess me up, actually. I'm just gonna keep walking after them. They can get their stamina back, but I'll keep following. Get brave, guys. Come on. I think I can clamp that one. He's so bloody. Oh, I was hoping he would get stuck on that tree. Brace legs, come on. Come on, brace legs. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, there we go. A well-earned meal. Well-earned meal. I wonder if they were all young or what the deal was. Let's do it this way. I'll need them head first. How does this look? A little bit closer. Yeah, that's good. Eaten. That was a good fight. I mean, those guys would have won if they just kept moving. I almost lost them for a second. But I still found them. And then, yeah, coming in to attack me from behind. I was gonna get that green one. But yeah, brace legs absolutely saved me there. Not saved me, but made sure I could catch up to them. I meant that going uphill and downhill I'm faster than them, which is perfect. Because nobody expects that, right? Nobody ever sees a brace leg Sarco. You always see the Gator Dash Sarco, but that will just chew up your stamina. Anyways, that might be where we end it. It is already long. So yeah. Come back another time.
So that's gonna do it for me. Signing off.